To the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 9, verses 9 through 13.
If I could take a few moments and add to the prayers, I think we should pray for our children. Last Sunday, a classmate of my grandson's committed suicide, and it's been very hard. It hit a little bit too close to home. I didn't even know this child, but it just was too close. He had seen my two grandsons and him went to a graduation party the night before, and they hung out, and he told Braun that he was very concerned about how people perceived him and about being popular. It's just very sad. So I just think we need to hold the kids in our hearts and pray for them. Thank you. Our verse reading comes out of Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 through 9. Now the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and the one who curses you I will curse, and in all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abram went as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abraham was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Abram took his wife Sarai and his brother's son Lot, and all the possessions that they had gathered, and the persons whom they had acquired in Haran. And they set forth to go to the land of Canaan. When they had come to the land of Canaan, Abram passed through the land to the place of Shechem, to the oak of Moreh. At the time of the Canaanites were in the land, then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your offspring I will give this land." So he built there an altar to the Lord who had appeared to him. From there he moved on to the hill country on the east of Bethel and pitched his tent, with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. And there he built an altar to the Lord and invoked the name of the Lord. And Abram journeyed on by stages toward the Negeb. Our second reading comes out of the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 9, verses 9 through 13. As Jesus was walking along, he saw a man called Matthew sitting at the tax booth, and he said to him, "Follow me." And he got up and followed him. And as he sat at dinner in the house, many tax collectors and sinners came and were sitting with him and his disciples. When the Pharisees saw this, they said to his disciples, Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" But when he heard this, he said, "Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick, go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice, for I have come to call on the righteous but sinners." This is God's word for God's people. Thanks be to God.
We've heard people say before that Christians aren't perfect. I know this. I agree. That's why we're here. You might hear someone say, "Well, I wouldn't go to a particular church because it's full of hypocrites." The late preacher John MacArthur would say to this, "Come on in, we can always use another one." Because it's full of hypocrites. I'm willing to admit it. I know my faults. I've said one thing and done another. Many think that religion is only for good people, but it's really for people who know how bad they are. That's why we come to God. Today we get a very big question answered. Why did Jesus come into this world? He answered this here and elsewhere. Matthew 9, chapter 9, verse 13. The last part of this verse says, "For I came not to call the righteous, but sinners." He came to call sinners. We'll go through this whole verse a little more later. Sinners who know they're sinners. Now, to what or whom